What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm, the NHL 07 Dynasty Mode series. We are on to episode, we are at 16. It's been a little while since I recorded, so I had to go jump back in, kind of refamiliarize myself with our last little string of games here. Yeah, so we have a matchup in this one. This is top two teams in the Eastern Conference. This is a huge game. I don't think we've played Philly yet. I think this is a brand new episode for us. Excellent opportunity for our squad to prove that we are the best in the Eastern Conference. But again, on the other side, 11-4-1 Flyers, 16 games played already on the season. They're sitting second in the conference. They look like they're having just a phenomenal start to their season as well. It's kind of a clash of two teams that are really hot. We're coming in on a 5-game win streak. I'd be curious to see what the Flyers are at. Given they were kind of flying under the radar to start here, I'm assuming they might be on a win streak here. Last 10, 9-1-0. Man, this is like the two best teams easy in the conference. I don't think we can take a look at their calendar, can we? No, we can only look at our calendar. Okay. So yeah, we don't have any way to, take a look at some of the more recent games for the Flyers, but we'll at least see their last one. I'm sure we did that on the preview in the last episode as well. So let's go ahead and just jump into the matchup screen. Let's take a look at what we've got in this game. Taking a look overall, 2.69 goals against for the Flyers is okay. I think we've seen some lower ones, but they're probably around the top of the league. Again, we know we have a deficiency in goaltending at this stage of the game. We're just hopeful that it improves. Maybe we make a trade, who knows? But that goals for is what's keeping us so high in the standings right now. We are offensively an incredible team. The penalty kill 100% for the Flyers. They've yet to allow a power play goal against. I'm sure they've taken a good number of penalties throughout the first portion of this season, and that's kind of crazy to have 100% in your penalty kill. Given how, I know they're all massively high, but in terms of the penalty kill percentages for most teams, but having 100 is pretty wild. Goaltending matchup, we know Miller, 2 stars across the board, 88 overall. Again, he is just under an elite goaltender at this point. On the other side, Robert Ash, 2 3-star categories. Good goaltending matchup here for both teams. Jumping into the team report, we can see the Flyers 6-2-0 at home, 5-2-1 on the road. They're very similar. They're a similar team playing whether they're at home or on the road. Great home record though, and we are in Philly for this game. 52 goals for, 43 against. And then their last game, they're coming off a 3-2 win against the New York Islanders. They are missing one player, Jeff Carter. I'm not exactly sure. I think I mentioned this in the preview the last time. I'm not exactly sure where he ends up in the Flyer lineup at this stage of his career. I think he's decent here. It's his first year, I think, being pretty decent. But again, we don't know exactly how big of a hole this is, but they are at least missing one player. So that wraps up the preview portion. I think we'll just go ahead and jump into the game. This should be an exquisite matchup. A very exciting one to start the season here. I guess we are about a quarter of the way through the season, so I shouldn't say start, but we're getting there. We're getting right into our mid-season form, knowing what our team is, knowing where the improvements have to be made. Anyways, we won't wait around any longer. Let's go ahead and jump into this matchup. Two best teams in the Eastern Conference, Sabres, Flyers. Let's do it. Beautiful Philadelphia, PA, Wachovia Center. You're in Philadelphia. Two top teams in the Eastern Conference battling it out tonight. Here we kick it off. Briere winning the draw. Quickly turned over to Jani Pitkanen. Bringing it back. Top line of the Flyers. Gagne, Forsberg, Knubel. Down low. Penalty upcoming to the Flyers here as Briere takes a hit from Hatcher behind the net. Finnegan off, turns, fires. Good save by Esch. Starting it off there, Vanek, Roy. Roy out as the extra attacker, and the puck touched up now. Darian Hatcher. 2-minute minor for hooking. Looked like he was on Briere. Came into the zone. Got the stick into the hands there. They're going to call that. Just every time. Draw win. Forsberg has to clear it. We'll get it on the second attempt, and down the ice it goes. Campbell moves it forward. Vanek will bring it into the zone. Drop pass at the line. Briere trying to gain the line, but Vanek had yet to touch up. Take a look at Mike Rathje. 7 points on the season, all assists. This on the draw. Hesh wins it. Hesh playing it back, looking for Numanen. Point not there. Turn it over. Hanzu's shot goes way wide. Pitkin firing it back down the ice. Nearly the first half of this power play for the Sabres killed off now. Another offside. Delay the momentum further. .110 to go. Man advantage. Briere winning that one against Forsberg, but Forsberg, quick stick. Stripped the puck and dumps it back down. Pass back over the line, and again, another offside. Something that has plagued the Sabres throughout the early portion of this season. Too many moves at the line. Lots of wasted entry zone opportunities. Back come the Sabres here. Connolly, Heshed. Intercepted by Gagne. Pitkin with it. Pitkin lifts it off the glass, and down it will go. 35 to go in the power play. No zone pressure, no zone time really for the Sabres on this man advantage as it goes back down the ice as easily Samuel Gagne picks that one off. Head to Connolly. Another pass back over the line and another offside. Halts the momentum. No changes in the lineup for Sabres. Ryan Miller drawing back into the net. Briere, the puck, pass, hit a skate of a Afinogenov. Forsberg will clear it. And that'll do it for the power play. Nothing generated, no shots for Sabres on that one. Afinogenov bumped by Rathje as he to enter the zone. Here's Forsberg, shot, Primo, the side of the net on the rebound opportunity. Afinogenov picked off by Rathje. The Sabres early on in this game having trouble just getting the puck moved toward the Flyers zone. Back comes the top line, Briere. Briere still with the puck there. Briere shot, Esch save. Shots on net. First one for Miller. Night shift. There's a backhander on. Steered the rebound to his defender. Back comes the top line. Vanek in. Shot scores. Thomas Vanek. Snipe there. Stepped around Desjardins. Beats Esch on the glove side as this top line doesn't always need the power play to score. They've had an incredible start to their season. Derek Roy beating Richards on the draw. Roy's got a step. Makes a move, gets to the corner. Pressed up against the boards there. Kapanen now on a breakaway. Kapanen in, makes the move, scores! Miller thought he had it. It just gets through the 5-hole as Kapanen converts on the breakaway, and just like that, the momentum of the opening goal of the game for the Sabres has been erased. The Flyers quickly tie that one back up. The speed of Sammy Kapanen making it all a difference. That one offside as Gostad tried to enter the zone. Take a look at Robert Esch, 2.78 goals against. Solid so far. Gostad shot. Baye back in front, looking for Gostad again. Hanzus entering the zone, checked twice, kept the puck, and Stevenson ripped the shot there, and that's a good save from Miller to control the rebound. The draw. Forsberg beating Roy. And Forsberg shot scores. Peter Forsberg. Half clapper there. Miller does not get across. Just like that, the Flyers take a 2-1 lead halfway through the period after giving up the first. Here's Forsberg bringing it back. Finds Hatcher at the point, backhander on. Forsberg with the tip in front, good save by Miller. Backhander on Miller. We'll hold that one for the faceoff. Question still surrounding the Sabres team on their goaltending status. Is Miller ready to take the #1 job here? Back comes Briere. Vanek got the goal already. Briere turns, fires, scores. A shootout developing in the first period as Briere picks up the block from Rathje and finds the inside of the post to beat Robert Esch. The captain continues his incredible start to the season. Certainly some consideration being given to Daniel Briere. The Hart Trophy conversation. R. Ross, he's up there. Dimitrakos back in, shot off the post. The Sabres dodge a bullet there. Kodalik, Jury, Hesht, turned over. Nedved finds Dimitrakos, just hitting that post. Sharp angle shot, patted away by Miller. Hesht over the line. Kodalik, Jury. Hesht, Jury in front. It's turned over. Dimitrakos down low below the goal line, and Primo got that shot off, and a good fight off there by Miller. Kodalik comes back the other way, and Esch forced to make a save. 6 minutes to go here in the first. A back and forth period. Buffalo kicked off the scoring. Flyers answered with 2. There's Nedved with a shot, and Miller handles that one and forces the draw to the right. At 46. Back and forth, couple goals. Forsberg striking, make it 2-1 for the Flyers. Briere, the captain, back the other way, tied up the game. Gagne's cross ice pass intercepted by Campbell. Here's a Finneganov. Backhander goes wide. Hatcher moves it around the boards. Picking in, turned over, and Finneganov stepped into that one. A great save by Robert Esch. Comes Gagne, Knubel, shot. Gagne on the rebound. Hit the post, did Mike Knubel. But Gagne beating Sabre defender to the inside, easily tapping that rebound home. The Flyers regain the lead. Derek Roy off the draw, turned over to Freddie Meyer. Kapanen, who started off the scoring for the Flyers, shot there, handled. Richards shot. Roy bringing it back up. G. That doesn't get there. Newmanen finds Roy up the wing. In front, Connolly. No shot. Dumont. Back in front, Roy. Roy's shot on. Big save by Esch. Richards bringing that puck back up. Rathje cross ice finds on Berger, and a penalty coming to the Sabres. Richards in front, touched up by Newmanen. And the league's worst penalty kill. Buffalo Sabres is going to head to their first penalty kill of the evening. 2:06 left. And the Flyers looking to extend their lead to 2. Jury winning the draw, fires it down the ice. Flyers regrouping in their own end. Janssen finds Gagne. Forsberg there, spot check, turning it over, firing it back down the ice. Final minute of the first. 3-2, 5 goals in the first period, a shootout here in Philly. Here's Gagne in, great save there by Miller, and Jury gonna fire that one down the ice. Perfectly dropping it into the corner, away from the trapezoid for Esch to play it. And that will wrap it up for the first period. Back and forth action, but the Flyers taking a 3-2 lead on a goal off the rebound of a Mike Knuble shot by Simon Gagne. 3-2. Second period upcoming next. Dominating period from the Flyers in that first frame, shooting the Sabres 13-8, outscoring them 3-2. They come into this period with a minute 2 on the power play. See if they can generate anything against league worst penalty kill in the Buffalo Sabres. Kubina stripping the puck, firing it back down. 45 seconds remain in the power play for the Flyers. Much like Buffalo's early opportunity, not much doing so far. Big hit there, Kubina. Leveled Gagne and then fired it back down. Here's Briere. Briere backhander. Made his way to the net. Forced Esch to make a save. 15 seconds to go here in the power play. Gagne turned over. Kubina down the ice. Should do it for the power play. Buffalo successfully killing one off here. So we go back to 5-on-5. Forsberg there in front. Tried to tuck it. Still with the puck. Pickinen at the point. Pickinen shot in front. Forsberg on the doorstep. Fired the shot and a good save by Miller. Back in front. Knuble shot. Gagne. Big saves by Miller. He has had to stand tall to keep this game close. Here's Dumont's shot. Big save, Esch. Great blocker play there. Briere misses the net. A rarity for the captain to start this season. He's been incredible. Jury, Dumont. Dumont gains the line. Fake shot. Gets that one off. On the ice, Esch handles it easily and will take the face off to his right. The close up there of a hardcore Flyer fan. Here's Gostad off the draw. Won it. Fired it way wide. Paul Gostad's accuracy with his shot so far this season. The penalty upcoming now to the Sabres again. Back in front. Kapanen shot. Saved by Miller. Things have seemingly calmed down a little bit here in the second, but Teppo Numminen is going to go off for holding. Yet another opportunity for the Flyers to extend their lead. How much are the Sabres playing with fire here on their penalty kill? Forsberg winning the draw against Gostad. Here's Forsberg's shot. Came in from a sharp angle. Handled well, say, by Miller. Backhander, weak one on. Here's Gostad right on net. Esch, putting that one in as equipment, finally plays it out. Gagne, Forsberg. Gagne checked in the corner. Kalinin, backhander, lifts it just to the blue line, and Janssen tried to keep it in. It'll be offside. Miller having a decent game tonight. 3 goals against. Again, this is a high-powered Flyer offense on the other side. Miller's made the saves to keep this game close, and that is what you need from your goalie. Here's Dimitrakos. That pass finds its way past Desjardins. Dimitrakos back into the zone. Minute left in the power play. Here comes Dimitrakos. Shot scores. Nico Dimitrakos fires that one top shelf past Ryan Miller, and the Flyers open up a 4-2 lead on the power play marker. The penalty kill yet again comes up short on their attempt. Here's Roy. Newman shot off the post after the penalty. Looking to get his team back into it. Here's Roy. Pass off the back of the net. Meyer retrieved it, and here comes Richards. Richards stopped by Miller. Partial break. Ostad winning the face-off. Bringing it into the zone for the Sabres. Gostad looking for an outlet. Picked off. Stevenson on the far side. Dumps it into the corner. Flyers to the corner. Retrieve Savage. Stevenson off the crossbar. Bounce around in the crease. Cleared out by the Sabres. PHI bringing it back. PHI to the point. Lidman. Spot check. Down low. Paul Gostad. With a little redirect play. The Sabres get themselves back into this one. Got Esch moving right to left, and then Gostad redirects that puck. Against the momentum. A huge goal for the Sabres here.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 28.
Comes Briere back.
Assisted by number 6, Yaroslav Spacek, and by
Happening. Pressed up by Kubina. Vanaganov, Vanek. Bringing it back in. He's got one. There's a backhander on him. Oh, Esch makes the save. On the draw, Derek Roy winning it. The draw, Roy shot, glove save. The shifty Derek Roy found himself in the slot with a great opportunity there, but Esch is going to make that glove save. Back on the draw, Roy, Forsberg. Roy going to win it again. Roy finding it again. Roy in, backhander, couldn't get it off. Back in front, Dumont lifts it over the net. Hatcher retrieves. Gagne with the puck, shot wide of the net. Clean picks it up and finds Dumont. Itkinen firing that one off of the stick of Dumont. Back up, and Knuble off the post. Someone just died right into the crease. Miller's able to cover it up, force the face-off. Top line back out for the Sabres as they look to tie this game up before the end of the period. Briere winning that draw. Briere with it. Briere takes the check. Shot, scores! Danny Briere. Might have had Esch jump to look for the pass as Vanaganov was streaking in on the opposite side. Briere just lifts that puck perfectly between the glove and the bar to tie this game. 4-4. As this game has been everything it was advertised to be. Two teams top of the conference. Duking it out to see who is the better team. Thus far, we have a 4-4 tie with minutes to go here in the second. Spot check, bringing it back in. Hesh scores on the rebound. And just like that, 3 unanswered for the Sabres, and they take a 5-4 lead. A beautiful play as Jury stops up, finds Spacek streaming in, and Hesh perfectly there for the rebound. Ready to pounce. He does. 5-4 is the lead now for the Sabres. Here's Jury. Richards stripping him with the puck. Finds Kapanen back the other way. Kapanen shot. Saved by Miller. Jury there. Jury makes a move in front, and Esch aggressive to come out on Jury. Take a look back in the first period there. Kubina with a hip check beautifully during the penalty kill. Forsberg winning that draw against Briere. Top lines out against each other. Knuble bringing it back. Knuble. Bump. Afinogenov on the wing. Finds Vanek. Afinogenov back in front again. Oh, tried to tuck it around Esch. He read it all the way. Back come the Flyers. Here's Forsberg. Gagne to the corner. Just gets past Forsberg, but he retrieves. Shot there, and another power play coming to the Flyers, as Campbell is going to go off for a high stick on Mike Knuble. On the stick up there. Again, Sabres playing with fire with this PK. It's 50% in this game. That's just a hair off of their season total. Connolly's clearing attempt doesn't get out. Pitkanen way over the net, though. Kalinin down the ice. Connolly on that race wins to the puck. Afinogenov shot, sharp angle. Fought off by Esch. Forsberg, Knuble. Forsberg still with it. Back in front. Gagne shot. Big save by Miller. Gagne with it. Knuble in front. Glove save. And Kalinin hard off the boards. Down the ice it goes. Connolly pinned up by Pitkanen. He'll have to hustle back. Afinogenov there. Clearing attempt. Blocked by Knuble, but is offside at the Sabres line. Forsberg attempted to bring that one in. Be winning that draw. Back in 45 seconds. Ooh, sharp angle shot. 40 seconds remain. There's Dimitrakos. He has a goal already, as that one's intercepted by Kubina and fired back down. Final minute of the second. Turned over again. Kubina firing it down. Penalty kill here for the Sabres. Nothing generated. Dimitrakos there. Primo turned over. Back in front of that will do it. There's 2 seconds left. Most likely, in all likelihood, and barring some crazy circumstance, another penalty kill for Sabres in this one. But a 5-4 lead for Buffalo. 3 unanswered in the second. Take a 5-4 lead into the third. Back in a moment to finish this one off. Back here at Wachovia Center, a phenomenal matchup tonight. The top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. Sabres will kill off this penalty. Start the period out of the box. Jumps Brian Campbell. Nice move by Kubina. Kubina still with the puck. Backhander gets blocked into the feet of the Flyer defender. Here comes Forsberg. Turned over, spot check, firing that one down. No longer on the penalty kill, so that will go for icing, and Pitkanen will touch it up. Look at the stats for Daniel Briere. 41 points on the season already, having himself an incredible breakout, standout season. Comes Jury back the other way. Talking about 41 points in 16 games. That's well over 2 points per game. Just a hair under 3. Just an incredible start. The chemistry he's found with his line mates, Afinogenov and Vanek, have just been otherworldly so far. Off the draw, Connolly retrieving the puck. Roy there. Into the zone, Roy's shot goes wide. Esch played it from behind the net. Roy's going to jump there quick just to make sure that they freeze it for a whistle. Let's take a look at Nico Dimitrakos. He's got a goal tonight on the power play for the Flyers. And draw, Gostad. 2 big Goliaths taking the draw there for their respective teams, and Gostad came out ahead, but from the Flyers. Back in front, Primo scores as Dimitrakos continues a hot night for him. What a pass. The reach of Keith Primo. Pumps that puck past Ryan Miller. We're back to a tie game, 5-5. Here is Gostad wins the draw after the goal. Gostad shot. Whoa, that one caught Esch by surprise. Take another look at the goal there. Great reach from Keith Primo on the pass from Dimitrakos. Primo and Gostad on the draw again. Gostad winning it again. 3rd-1. Gostad turns, fires into a crowd. Janssen. Now a fight. I believe this is the first fight of the season for the Sabres. Gostad and Janssen exchanging blows. Gostad going to get the better of that with a heavy right hand on Lars Janssen. Just a couple fighting majors to both sides. And on we go. A bit of momentum maybe for the Sabres here. 5-5. Giving up the goal early here in the 3rd. Dimitrakos to Primo. There's Dimitrakos. Primo shot goes wide. Dimitrakos back. Fighting it off. Nedved shot in front. Dimitrakos had a whack at the rebound, but a good save there from Ryan Miller. 5-5 the score here in the 3rd. Rathje. Dimitrakos brings it back. Pumped by Lidman. Lidman finding Paille up the wing. Pass there will not get to Briere. It'll skip past. That will for an icing as Desjardins touches it up. 14.5 to go here in the 3rd. An incredible, high-scoring, exciting game between the two top teams in the Eastern Conference. Here's Forsberg. Shot. Save. Added to the corner. Forsberg again. Shot. Miller. Big save again. He's been solid when called upon tonight. Maybe we'll bring that one in offside. Questions certainly beginning to be asked about the goaltending situation here in Buffalo. Getting in a lot of goals. Here's Roy in, hooked, no call. Frees the puck. Here's Connolly, bumped. Savage bringing it back the other way. He gets in, shot. Added to the corner, does Miller. Connolly making a move. Connolly in. Can't get around the big-bodied Darian Hatcher. Here's Savage. Bring it back. In front, Hanzu. Can't get the shot away. Stevenson fires it into the legs and Kalinin retrieves. Any questions surrounding the goaltending situation? Roy brings it in. Can't get the shot away. And what exactly Buffalo is going to end up doing? Roy bringing it in. They're behind the net. Finds Connolly. Try to pass out front. Stevenson picks it off. 10.5 to go here in the 3rd. We're into, hard to say, next goal wins territory. Here's Savage. Is a handful of great saves there by Ryan Miller. Kalinin retrieves. Fires it up to Roy. Eric Roy bringing it back into the zone. Finds himself to the corner. Back in front. Oh, Connolly, and it just goes wide of the net. Back down low. Connolly, Kalinin, Roy. There's shot. Good save by Esch. Great puck movement by the Sabres to get a quality scoring chance. Savage. The corner. In front. Stevenson hits the post. Miller might have got a piece of that as the 8-minute mark of the period here. Sabres regrouping before entering the zone. Here's Dumont. Shot on the rebound, and Connolly hit the crossbar. He couldn't believe it. Took a moment. Throw his hands up on his head behind the net. Back the other way. Nedved, backhander on. Save. Primo. This line has been solid. Dimitrakos has had quite the game. There's Primo. Having the tying goal here at 5-5. Another quality save for Ryan Miller. Thomas Vanek, 14 goals, 16 assists thus far for 30 points on the season. Part of that incredible top line. Here is Jury. Jury is in the puck as he enters the zone. Happening. Stripped by Lidman. Lidman finding Hesht. Jury. Jury there. Hesht. Backhander blocked. Mike Richards back the other way. Richards. Shot. Great block by Lidman. Shot on though. Back out the other way. Richards scores. Too many chances there. Mike Richards makes it look easy as he had plenty of time in the slot. No Sabre defender around him. 6-5 with 5:18 to go. Here in the third. Top line back out. Here's Briere. Making his way in. Shot. Big save by Esch. Briere found his way in incredibly. Here's Dimitrakos. To the corner. Backhander. Sharp angle on. Miller. Save. Plays it out. 4 minutes to go here as the Sabres look to tie it back up again. Here's Briere. Finneganov. Briere. Back in front. Scores! Tied up again as the top line and the captain gets his third hat trick thus far of the season. What a shot. Daniel Briere. .357 remains in the third. A shootout. It is 6-6. Incredible back and forth action by these two teams. And here come the Flyers. Knubel. Shot blocked by Campbell. Back the other way start the Sabres. Here's Vanek. Vanek hit by Hatcher. Retrieves the puck. Finneganov shot on. Heavy backhander. Patted away by Esch. Penalty upcoming to the Sabres. 2:40. There's Forsberg scores. On the rebound, the Knubel shot. We go back to 7-6 on the delayed penalty, and Forsberg his second of the game. Briere. Flyers, Gagne in. 2 minutes to go. Here's Forsberg. Another chance. Good save there by Miller. Finneganov shot blocked. Down low. Vanek shot. Great save by Esch, and Pikkinen just fires that one down the ice. Touched up by Kubina. Goaltender out. Minute 12. Flyers win the draw. Hatcher behind his own net. Pikkinen there. Skating it up. Little resistance here. Gagne. Gagne just easily has a downright pathetic defensive effort from the Sabres on that play. Will seal the game 8-6 Flyers. Another dreadful defensive performance that they could not score themselves out of tonight, and one that has to come as a bit of a wake-up call for this Sabre team. Miller to the bench again. Here's Dumont in front. Chance by Dumont there. Esch stops it and covers. Top line goes for 5 goals combined in this game. Vanek had a couple. The story is going to be the goaltending and the defense for this Sabre team as it continues to struggle. Scoring 6 goals and coming out with a loss is not an acceptable acceptable result for a team that aims for the Stanley Cup at the end of the season. Roy off the draw, walks in, no shot. Dumont down low looking for Briere. Forsberg back the other way. Dumont turning it over. Final second here. And that'll do it. Flyers take an 8-6 at home. The battle of the top two teams in the conference. As always, we'll leave you with the 3 stars of the matchup, and we will join you on the next Sabre broadcast. So we did manage to make the trade we were aiming for. We've really changed up our defense quite a bit. So, yeah, we're going to go take a look at this here in a sec. I'm not going to put up any like sort of images on the screen for you guys. We'll just go through each trade to show you guys what we ended up moving. But we made a considerable change to our defense here. I think it's pretty good. So to start with the Columbus trade, the main thing as we go down here, Paul Gostad, we moved. Gostad is on the 4th line. He's been very good with face-offs for our team, but he has been an incredibly inaccurate, despite that 87 accuracy, he's been incredibly inaccurate in his shooting thus far, and it's not been good enough. It's just simply not been good enough for our team. And again, 4th line expendable. So he's out. He was part of this trade. Let's jump back here. I believe we had, do we have anybody else who was part of this trade? Not sure we did. No, we just had the second. So I believe the trade was just simply Gostad plus a second for Adam Foote. So as we can tell, here, I don't want to spoil it too much. Where is he? Adam Foote here. Okay, he's got a bit of a contract. We're not too concerned about our cap situation. Again, this is a 1-year thing. But as we take a look here at Adam Foote, again, not a guy who is going to do much in terms of the offense, but his checking is good. And his defense, he's defensive minded, and that's kind of what we need. We need more defense, because I think we were playing 1 defensive defenseman in Kubina and 5 offensive D-men. So that has now changed considerably. And I don't think we gave up any guy that we weren't comfortable giving up. So now as we move on to the LA trade, the LA trade is a big one. Numanen involved. Kotelik involved. Kotelik, I took a look at. I think he has 7 points in 16 games. I think he was playing 3rd line. However, he just wasn't producing a ton. And even with him being on the 3rd line, we should probably expect with, like, I think we should go take a look here at, like, Jury and just go see, like, what he is producing as opposed to Kotelik. Like, maybe Jury is a little bit lower. Jury has 16 points in 16 games. He's a point per game player at the moment. It's hard to argue that Kotelik is even pulling his weight on that line, and that made him super expendable. So the guy I initially anticipated moving was Hesht, and curious to see actually what his point outputs are. He's got 14 and 16. Okay, so he's been better than Kotelik. But to start here, let's go back to LA for just a second. Numanen, Lidman is the other one. So Numanen, Lidman, and Kotelik. Again, that is a lot to give up for an LA team that is also in the playoff hunt in the Western Conference. Kotelik not producing well. Lidman had, I believe, been stashed on the 3rd pair at this stage. 6 points. Again, he's solid, but not the player we need. And then I'm not sure exactly how many Numanen had. I know Numanen's had a couple of key goals for us. Again, this was a bit of a more difficult one but honestly, he's only had 4 points. So again, don't mind making that trade. One of the main things is we kept our first round pick. That's going to be huge in case we do need to upgrade this goaltending position right now over Miller. I signed an extra backup just in case I do have to make a move. But Rob Blake is a Buffalo Sabre. Rob Blake, incredible defensive defenseman. And we reunite him and Adam Foote together now in Buffalo. And again, these are guys that have been our friends throughout like 2 other series so far. So we know exactly who these players are, and hopefully we can get a little bit more out of them. Slap shot power, slap shot accuracy, again, incredible. Speed is good for Rob Blake. It should just be, tandeming them with offensive D-men should help quite a bit. And now a right side, strictly defensive of Kubina, Blake, and Foote should work wonders in terms of hopefully pulling ourselves back to a more defensive approach. The other player that we acquired here in this deal is, where is he? There he is, Mike Camilleri. Again, a guy who is incredibly young at this stage of the game, but he's 5'9", speedy as all hell, and can shoot the puck. I like this move for our team. It adds an offensive piece. It replaces Gostad. I don't think I'm going to put Camilleri on the 4th line. I think he probably slots into the 3rd. It depends. Hesht might be the guy who goes down to the 4th line here, as he's becoming more of a trade piece in my view. But again, there's lots and lots with this offensive lineup that I'm not super concerned about giving up a player like this, and especially his faceoffs are 94, which is akin to Paul Gostad. I think that actually might be better. I think Gostad's were 92, which is absolutely insane. Gostad was one of the best faceoff guys in the world for many, many years. Camilleri definitely was not. I forgot that I actually made 2 forwards in these deals. So Novotny's going to come in. Again, he's a 6'4", very much like Paul Gostad. But these are the lines I'm going to run with for now. Made one here, defense. All of them getting +3 chemistry. That should boost everyone up pretty well. Kalinin, Kubina playing together. Campbell, Blake, and then Foote, Spacek. I actually kind of want to go Blake, Kalinin, and Kubina. Kubina, Campbell, as that just is a little bit better. And then Foote, Spacek. I think Spacek's been pretty good. So is Kalinin. Everybody's been really. Nobody we traded nobody we kept we wouldn't have kept them if we had any issues with them. But yeah, I'm very Thorburn also drawing in out of the 4th line as a power forward. Again, it just gives it a +1, pretty decent. But the defense, hopefully we see some genuine improvement over the next few games here to get some help for Ryan Miller. But +3 on defense all the way through is pretty good for our squad. Sorry, one other change. Sorry, I had too many forwards dressed and I forgot Jury. So Jury, 3rd line center, staying there with Hesht and Dumont. Dumont dropping from the 2nd to the 3rd line. I think Dumont's been pretty good, but he hasn't produced to a 2nd line level as the way Roy, Connolly, and I definitely want to give Camilleri a shot to prove he is certainly that type of player. So some number changes around. Kubina's moving to 77. He's worn that in his career, or he wore it in his career, I should say. That's just a clear way for Camilleri to have 13. So just wanted to make sure that people are aware, if you're watching this video, that the next time you see a small guy wearing 13, it's not Kubina, it is Camilleri. Kubina moving to 77. So let's go ahead and jump into our preview against Ottawa here in our next episode. So obviously the overarching thing is going to be the changes we've made to our defense, the trades we've made, and what we've brought in. Again, look at that difference, 88 or an 87, I think, up to 91. Again, Ottawa on the other side, a very talented squad that struggled out of the gate this season. So we're looking to make sure that we continue our strong play, but mostly we are looking for improvement on the defensive side of the game. And hopefully our trades have made that possible. In our goaltending matchup, 92 overall, Dominic Hasek. 3 stars across the board, 2 stars for Ryan Miller. I have to say, based on the history of everything, if we are looking for a trade deadline acquisition, Hasek might be the guy. He really might be. If we ever have to make the move to get a true starting goaltender, who better to bring back than the Dominator back to Buffalo for a run at the Cup. But again, look, this is going to be a true test game for us. We are up against a solid goaltender. As mentioned before, the Sens beat Boston in that other one that we were looking at, and Ottawa coming off a win against Montreal as well. Pretty even throughout their season so far. 5-2-1, so much better at home than on the road. 4-5-1. No injuries for the Sens in this game. We are getting a full healthy Senators lineup to go up against. And this game is also kind of a rivalry game. 05-06 played in the playoffs. Again, Hasek gets hurt for the Sens in the Olympics. Buffalo beats them out. 06-07 in real life, Ottawa beats Buffalo in 5 in the Eastern Conference Final to advance to the Stanley Cup Final. So there is some history there with some good rivalry action behind it. Anyways, guys, that will wrap it up for this episode. An 8-6 loss to the Philadelphia Flyers. We dropped to 3rd in the conference right now. However, we made some trades. We are looking at our defense. We are trying to improve our squad slowly but surely here. We made a couple really solid acquisitions here in order to start that process. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button down below. Leave a comment talking about what do you think of the trades, what you think of the game, what you think of our team overall. If you haven't already as well, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, have those notifications turned on so you guys can get these videos as soon as they upload to the channel. And as always, guys, I will catch you on the next one.